Let's take a minute to review what we've learned. First, we define and introduce the WHMIS symbol and ask you to recall at least 4 of these symbols. Please take a few seconds to recall some of the symbols listed. Go ahead. Great job. The names of the symbols are compressed gas, flammable, oxidizing, poisonous, toxic, fire hazard, corrosive, and reactive. Second, we wanted you to identify material safety data sheet. Material safety data sheet, also known as MSDS, describes the properties and potential hazards of the material, how to use it safely, and what to do in an emergency. MSDS is broken down into several components. What we've done, we've identified what those components are. The first component is as followed: accidental release measures, which provides cleaning information and methods for chemical leak or spill. What should be used? Second was disposable consideration. MSDS is for environmental professionals. MSDS does not have all the steps for proper hazardous disposal. Third, firefighting measures. These are intended for firefighters and emergency response personnel. It provides fire hazards related information and fire related emergency procedures. Following component, first aid measures. Describes action to be taken immediately in case you're accidentally exposed to the material. Following component, handling and storage. Storage and handling recommendation is provided for the safe handling of the material. And the final component was hazard identification. This way, you may be exposed to the material and the harmful health effects it can have. And thirdly, we discuss what is personal protective equipment, also known as PPE. Personal protective equipment refers to protective wear in the workplace. The PPE you will use will depend on the work environment, the work conditions, and the process being performed. So what we've done, we've discussed or identified what those equipment or the wear is. First was safety glasses. Safety glasses provides protection from eye hazards in the workplace and prevents any chemicals or debris from entering your eye. Following was hard hats. Hard hat help prevent major head injuries in the workplace. Following was safety glove. The workplace can create many hazards for your hand, whether it be from chemical cuts or burn. Wearing safety gloves allows you to avoid and reduce workplace injuries. And following was protective footwear. Protective footwear can help prevent injuries and reduce severity of injuries that may occur in the workplace. We then discuss hearing protection. Hearing loss is one of the most common related illnesses. Hearing protection can reduce and help any major loss that may occur. And we then looked at respiratory protection equipment. Used in many workplaces to protect workers from working in hazardous substance, prevents from inhalation of toxic and chemicals. So what we have done is identify 3 of the major components to a safe workplace. Employees may be exposed to hazards in the workplace. We've introduced WHMIS to help you identify the symbols, MSDS, which will advise you what to do in case of the emergency, and finally, what protective wear you should wear depending on the work environment.